Not too long ago, we finished up the Professional Disc Golf World Championships, and now we've got a great event with the world champion taking on some of the big guns here in Hartford at the 2013 Greater Hartford Disc Golf Open. Who's going to take it? Is it the world champ, or can the others take him down? Get ready for exciting first day competition as Disc Golf Monthly starts now. Welcome to another edition of Disc Golf Monthly. We're in Manchester, Connecticut for the 2013 Greater Hartford Disc Golf Open. Hello everyone, I'm Carl Cubbage, joined by fellow disc golfer, the true legend in Delaware, Jimmy McIlvaine. Jimmy, this is a great event. It brings a lot of big pros out here to this event, and why is that?
Because it's the nature that precedes the Vibram. So you get a lot of bigger names out here. You're going to see Macbeth and Coling and Cole Glazer. Everyone that was going into the Vibram. If you want to play, have a chance to win some money beforehand, you show up here. So
it's a real treat to the Hartford folks to get to see these top pros come in. Paul Macbeth, back-to-back world championships. It's going to be pretty exciting to get him to see him play here.
Yeah, I mean, and this type of course is going to suit him and all the other big guns. There's a lot of those so-called par fours that some of these guys are actually able to reach and hit long putts on and things like that. The course is 22 holes. Gives it a little bit different feeling. I mean, normally everything is only 18 or 27. This is a little bit different. A lot of big shots here. A couple of wooded holes are a little bit more technical.
Well, it's a great course. You'd like to play it all year long, but it's seasonal, April to October, so you got to get in the months that they're open.
Yeah, it's seasonal, and it's run by a nonprofit organization rather than a state or county park, so that's a little bit different also. It's a really nice park. I mean, like I said, it's run by a nonprofit organization, so like I said, it just has a different feel to it.
All right, well, Jimmy, what do you think we can expect from the big guns out here at Hartford?
Big shots, big shots. And like I said, and like we saw last month, I think you're going to see a couple times where the better putter might have some huge advantage. And Paul's been on fire. I mean, like you said, 2 world championships in a row. He's definitely probably the top putter going right now. All these guys have about the same distance, so he may be able to set things up in a little bit different way. I mean, maybe to hit 1 or 2 of those 50, 60 footers. Never know.
Well, we'll have to see if Paul still got the fire or if there's a little low after that big championship. Jimmy, I'd like to see how they're throwing him in Hartford, so why don't we get in and check the previous round highlights and see who's got game.
Okay, Paul Macbeth driving hole 3.
The current world champion sends one down the fairway, skips into the log.
Paul Fleming putting hole 3.
Uphill, bangs the chains.
Paul Macbeth drive hole 4.
Look at that smooth delivery right down the middle.
Josh Hughes putting hole 6.
Josh into the tree line. Nice putt.
Paul ULIBARRI driving hole 6.
Paul cranks that one up there. It's going. Through the leaves. Nice shot.
Dave Jenkins playing hole 6.
Dave into the woods, and he finds the chains.
Will Schuster driving hole 7.
Will explodes off of that drive. That's going. It's still going, coming back around. Nice finish.
Dave Jenkins playing hole 7.
Can Dave do it again? Cans it.
Will Schuster driving hole 8.
Will gets it up there. Going from right to left. Just caught a little tree.
Abel Rodriguez putting hole 7.
Yes, Abel is able and puts it in there.
Kevin Gardner driving hole 8.
Kevin sends it out nicely. Good finish.
Jeremy Lott playing hole 7.
Nicely done, Jeremy.
Paul McBeth driving hole A.
Nice and smooth. Nice landing.
Paul ULIBARRI putting hole 7.
No problem for Paul.
Cam Colglazer driving hole 10.
Sends that one up there. Starting to flex back. Nice shot.
Devin Frederick putting hole 8.
Devin, one of Pennsylvania's finest.
Aaron Fahey driving hole 1.
Big snap from Aaron. Coming back, just missing the trees. Nice shot.
Jeremy Colling putting hole 10.
Great view of the big germ. Puts it in there.
Katrina Allen driving hole 10.
Katrina's got a lot of power. Throwing it further than I can. Nice shot, Katrina. That's it, folks. Here at Hartford, previous round highlights. Well, Jimmy, that was a great previous round highlights. Just a beautiful park. Got to see some sweet shots and some great putting as well.
Yeah, like I said before, you're going to see some really big putting, especially from these guys. These are top-level players. I mean, you know, they can all just nail 50-footers.
Well, you know, Jimmy, there's a trend, well, maybe not a current trend, but, you know, a lot of these top players are getting the flick shots out. I mean, all the time. It's not something that's in my bag.
Yeah, it's not really in my bag either. Not just off the tee pad. I mean, they can all throw, you know, 400 feet plus. I mean, Jeremy can, you know, he holds the record, I believe, for flick shots and for backhand, like at the Worlds this past year. But they use it a lot for approach shots. I mean, a lot. It just becomes an easier thing to just step out and throw a flick shot instead of being pinned up with throwing backhands.
Wow. Well, we've got some big players here. 5 of them that we're going to cover in the second round of 22 holes. Who are those 5 players, Jimmy?
Okay, leading the tournament with a 56 is Paul ULIBARRI from Phoenix, Arizona. And tied with a 56 also is Bobby Capthwaite from Norwalk, Connecticut. Third with a 57 is Paul McBeth from Palm Harbor, Florida. And a tie, fourth with a 59, Cam Colglazer from Mobile, Alabama. And Jeremy Colling from Indian Trail, North Carolina.
Well, that's quite a group of players we're going to follow there, Jimmy. Give me a little bit about their strengths and weaknesses from this group of 5.
Like we were talking about before, they all have huge flick shots, except for maybe Bobby. Bobby's the local here. The other guys are all touring pros. They're all like finishing really near the top. You expect these guys to be here. They expect to be here. I don't look for anybody, you know, just to be falling off. I think they'll all be challenging each other and pushing each other. Look for some huge shots and some really big putts. And with another round and a half to go after today, it's really don't make any huge mistakes right now.
Well, it should be pretty exciting. Folks, we hope you'll stay with us. We're in the second round, and we're going to catch all 22 holes. Please stay with us. All right, folks. Here we are, getting ready to start, as they say. This is like that soccer guy that goes, goal! Wow, and we are starting, Jimmy. Look at that, Jimmy. We've got a tie at the top. Paul and Bobby, and Paul, Cam, and Jeremy right behind them. Here we are, folks. We're on basket 1, a par 4, 622 feet.
It's just a huge, big hyzer for all these guys.
Wow. Sends that rocket out there.
Here comes the
Coming
spotter.
back nicely, spotter. Let's see if he gets the flag up. He's safe. Bobby launches that. A little tighter line. Spotter gives him the safe flag. Two-time world champion, Paul Macbeth. And he just cranks it out there.
Yeah, they're making this look
wow,
easy.
Big shot from Paul. All right, Cam sends that a little bit wider. We've seen Jeremy many times here on Disc Golf Monthly. Big throw, cutting back nicely. They all landed safely.
Yes, this one is par 4 is assignment 4. If you land safely on that, now you're just taking long runs at the basket.
Big jump putt. Paul fades out a little bit, but he's right there. Good look at Bobby's second throw. Right there. Chance for Paul Macbeth to get the 2 here. Let's see the world champion strike the chains here. And he does. He's a putter, Jimmy.
Just like that, man.
Absolutely. Ooh, that,
wow.
Just a little hyzer out to the left side of the chains.
Yeah, none of these guys are looking actually for this. This is just supposed to be a gimme 3 at least.
All right, we got Paul with the eagle. 3 birdies and a par. 3-way tie at the top. All right, folks, we're on to basket 2. This is a par 3, 315 feet. You know, watching him at the Worlds, Jimmy, when I was there, he doesn't even look like he's throwing the thing, and he just blasts the disc. Gets so much distance.
Yeah, I mean, for these guys, it's all mid-range. I mean, for most guys, you know, for myself, it would definitely be either a fairway driver or even a driver to go in this range.
Slides that up nicely.
Yeah, these guys are just, I mean, they're all looking at birdie on every one of these holes. It's just not, you know.
All right, that one got caught up in the trees. Stays in bounds. Looked like that one stayed in, Jimmy. Nice looking shot there. Bobby thrown into the shadows. Big jump putt. Right there. Jeremy with the same shot.
That's right.
All right, that one's center chains. Paul down on his knee. Drills it.
Yeah, with 315, you just gotta believe all these guys are just expecting to birdie that hole.
Yep, well, 3 out of the 5 did birdie it. got Paul and Paul up at the top. Folks, we're moving on to basket 3. This is a par 4, 372 feet. Big skip.
So this is what we were talking about before. All these guys are going to be throwing flick shots off of this.
It's so nice to have a great backhand and a great forehand.
Yeah. I wish.
Well, the tree there, and that kicks right.
Now, Bobby's going to throw it backhand. And one of the advantages of throwing it backhand is you could actually get a little bit more distance because of the glide out of it.
Get a nice shot there.
These guys are more relying on a skip to get the distance out of off this.
Jeremy's going to stay with that shot. Lots of wood here, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's right. You know, this is one of those courses that a lot of people think of as being open, and there are these wooded holes that are just like, wow.
Nice execution there. All right, Bobby's right there, and the wood chips. Big jump putt. Oh, Jeremy just off the rim gets a little roller.
It's a pretty nasty roll.
Oh,
actually.
that's terrible. Tough break. Paul just hit high chains and just deflected left. Now, tough break. Nice shot there. Bobby finishes up.
Yeah, Bobby and Yuli really picked up some strokes there.
Oh, it's hanging. Folks, that is not good.
Wow.
That does not count, unfortunately.
Yeah, a few years ago that was considered in. Jeremy doesn't even know what to do right now.
Well, yeah, it's not like he can wait. It's not going to fall the right way. It's going to fall the wrong way, so it came to rest. Tough break. Wow, that was a tough hole for Jeremy there. Couple of birdies, couple of pars in that double bogey. Let's see if Jeremy can get it back. We're moving on to basket 4. This is a par 3, 186 feet. Now we're getting in my range there, Jimmy. Paul drills it. Boy, lots of trees. There's a gauntlet there you've got to get through.
Get in.
Oh, that was a nice run. Beautiful view on that one.
I'm trying to figure out how uphill this really is, because these guys are actually throwing this pretty hard. Much harder than I thought they'd be throwing it.
Oh, it's just a great view. Jeremy's second shot here.
Yeah, he needs to save this. This is just, after the last hole, you cannot get a bogey here.
Well, there's another tree. All right, now we're see Jeremy's got a chance to get the 3 here. He needs it.
There
And he gets it. Nice solid putt there.
You know, these little short, tight wood holes like that can be some real game changers. You just don't expect it, and it's like
the strokes change hands.
You just expect the guys at this level just to hit this so naturally, and it's like sometimes it just doesn't work out that way.
Okay, we've got 3 birdies, a par, and a bogey. We've got 2 at the top, Bobby and Paul Macbeth. Folks, we're on to basket 5, a par 3, 306 feet. Heading downhill. Caught a tree. Low flick. You know, we're seeing not a lot of setup time. These guys are just stepping up and throwing.
Yeah.
We're lucky our cameraman's able to get some of these shots, folks. Nice shot there.
You know, I'm not sure if that's from guys getting frustrated or, you know, just playing in the fast and just making sure that no one's calling them on time or what. But you're right, they're playing quickly here.
Nice basket position. Good cut shot. Just barely glazed the chains and then stayed in the basket. That jump putt, we've talked about that, Jimmy. I don't know how people maintain their balance and the variables. There's a lot of variables in that shot, but a lot of people use it.
Yeah, Paul's been doing it for a while, though.
And he does it. That's a nice shot there.
Yeah, I didn't really realize he was that far past.
World champions in the basket. Okay, three pars, a birdie, and a bogey. And we've got Bobby up at the top as we move on to basket A. This is a par 3, 400 feet. Cranks it up there. Just caught the tree line.
I'm impressed so far that Bobby hasn't given any way to these touring pros. I mean, this is hard to do. I mean, you know, you're the local guy, and you have these guys just come in, and he's just like, he looks like he's just like, hey, whatever. This is my home.
Yeah, I think that might have got caught in the tree there too. That's got to play on you there, Jimmy, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Here we go, big sky roller. Here's another one. I think that finished nicely there. Gun's right at it, hoping it turns over and gets right into the gap. Nice slide. A great view here. Along the wood line's got to come back into the woods.
Okay, did you see that? I got a couple buddies that do that. He's actually throwing that. He's throwing backhand righty, but he's flicking left-handed.
Smooth jump putt, dead center. That was a great disc golf hole there, Jimmy.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, we had pars around. We're on to basket B. This is a par 3, 270 feet. Just past the basket. Couple of trees there.
I'm trying to figure out if Bobby was actually just trying to set up a different angle to come at this, because everyone else is trying to get this to. So they're each trying. They're attacking these two different angles.
Yeah, it almost looked like two different holes being played the way Bobby went at it. Well, if you go to our cameraman, you can't be too far away from the basket. That's for sure.
I'm wondering if he knew which basket he was actually
because he was
throwing
off
at.
on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he definitely just threw like a gentle hyzer, like almost at the other basket.
Big jump putt. Bangs it in. Wow, he looked like he had a tough stance there, Jimmy.
Yeah, but I
glance off the chains.
I still expect. I think he expected to make that too.
Nice putt, Cam.
Yeah, Paul's looking a little disturbed back there.
All right, 2 birdies, 3 pars, and Paul hits from pretty much any stance that he's taken there to get the putt. Okay, folks, we're on to basket C, par 3, 305 feet.
I love these dual lane holes here to get to select.
Or throw right over the middle.
I think, yeah, I think Yuli wants that one back.
Yeah, right down the chute there. A little skip, but it hits a tree first.
I think he's played this hole before.
That is a nice shot there.
And so was that.
Going to see the other alley in action. Needs a big skip. Nope, got caught over there. Good run. It's more uphill than it looks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was a weird putt. I don't know if that got hooked on his finger. Didn't look natural, Jimmy.
No.
Paul Macbeth with the birdie there. Everybody else gets the par. We've got a tie at the top. Folks, we're on to basket D. This is a par 3, 291 feet. Nice little skip.
I think
one
he tried to
was
go over the
cranked
top.
way up there, hoping to just spike it.
Yeah, this looks like one of those holes that's just impossible that you try to get to that turn.
Get there however you
Yeah.
can. Here goes a forehand roller.
I've talked to some of these guys, and holes like this will drive some of these guys nuts.
We're seeing just about everything on this one. Tough stance, but he has a nice alley to throw through. Right there. That one tails off on Paul.
See, a lot of course designers like putting holes in like this just to put a little mental game into your head. I mean, seriously. It's like
Jeremy, just off the rim.
291. You're supposed to be able to get it so easily. And it's like, no.
Well, they all part it. All different ways at that. Here we are at basket 6. This is a par 3, 430 feet.
I like the way the arrow showed it coming back around the other way.
Nice low shot. Going to see a skip back up. Double skip. That backhand just kind of dug in. No skip there. There was a quick thrower, just stepped up and blasted it. High sweeping cut shot. That stays out in the field.
Yeah, but I think he's thinking. Bobby being the local is looking at probably a lot of these holes a lot differently. Where he's looking for an angle into see, rather than ending up being too tight to it.
Oh, he's right there. Paul in really good position to get the 2. And he does.
Such a good putter. I mean, seriously, it's
It's a marvel to watch him there, Jimmy, that's for sure. Moving on to basket 7, a par 4, 1,047 feet. Not in my range.
no,
No.
all day. Come on.
Here we go. Let's watch the big guns go at this one. Looking for some hang time.
I think he got too much hang time.
Just caught into the woods, but that thing was out there for a while. Great camera work here, watching that disc wind around.
Okay, that is not the basket you're throwing at.
Jimmy, tough to throw that far, and then you get stuck in the bushes.
Well, it looks like they've both got some just on the opposite sides of the fairway.
I think that might catch the edge too.
I think that one.
That was safe?
Yeah, I think so.
That one looks safe as well.
Okay, that was a crush.
Nice shot there. Okay. Paul takes it out of the woods. Cranks it out there.
He looks like he's coming from a completely different angle than everyone else because of His disc flipped over. Yeah, see, Bobby was okay.
Bobby gets through the gap. Nice snap there.
It really was.
That's a nice shot.
It really was. If he just had it up a little bit higher, yeah, he would.
That's a rare early tree hit by Paul.
Wow.
Oh, catches the pole right off the tree.
This is a tough par 4.
It was a fun hole. You know, great hole for these top players to play for sure. Just off the top. Great pin placement. Nice putt. Bobby gets the par. All right, 3 pars and 2 bogeys. That was a tough one.
Yeah, you see the 2 guys that got caught immediately in the trees. Ended up with
Bobby and Paul are on top as we go to basket 8. It's a par 3, 606 feet. Nice pull there.
These are crutches. I mean, seriously.
Coming out
I know
of the
he's
woods.
a little downhill, but still.
Another nice one. Jeremy caught himself. Resets. All right, he's close to the tree line. Paul put some juice on that one. And he cuts into the tree line. That would be a tough stance there.
This way, if you're going for a deuce on this, you're really going to have to be pinpoint.
Well, that's a nice shot there. That stays out there. He'll have a good look. Bobby with a high cut shot. Parks it. Paul's in there somewhere. I don't see him. Sends it out. Yep, lands it right by the basket. Chance for a deuce here. Jump putt. Another deuce chance. Big jump putt, high cut. Just caught the rim chains and went left. I noticed that bus was barreling by pretty noisy as he was just getting ready to release it.
I was just curious that I thought they played it so well because he's sticking to his own game.
Yeah. All right, well, we got a bogey from Bobby there, and pars around. Paul Macbeth is in the lead. Here we are on basket 9, par 3, 444 feet. Low skip. That roller will get through the gap, but it catches something there. Abruptly stops. Early tree for Paul Macbeth.
That could be ugly, too. It looked really early. It's like the same tree. See what the local can do here. Come on.
Show us the route, Bobby. Yep. There's another one over there. Now we get to see some recovery shots here. Now Paul hits another early tree. Not bad.
This is interesting. Cam was the only one that really didn't go for it. He just went for the layup flick shot. And he may be in the best shape of everybody.
Yep, that got caught up in the branches.
Jeremy got lucky to be on that. I thought he was buried in there. See the left-handed flick?
He's got some power on that, too. Going right at it. Ball for bogey. High cut.
I thought he was sitting on his chair there for a minute.
It looked like it. Close. Cam for the par.
Playing it safe and playing it smart. I like it.
Worked out well for him. You know, that was a tough hole there, folks. Only one par. Lots of trouble. We've got a tie between Paul Macbeth and Bobby Copperthwaite. All right, we're on to basket 10, par 3, 375 feet. Cam's got the box. Let's see what he's got. Nice flexing back. Good shot there. Jeremy gets that forehand roller down. High Anheuser shot.
Another roller? Nope.
High Annie.
Definitely got a flip. There we go.
Coming back. Flexes back. Nice shot. There's the roller. Big sky roller. It didn't get too much on the roll, but he cranked it out there. He's right there. Boy, this kind of takes that hyzer putt out of it somewhat.
Yeah.
That tree right there. I always like baskets that are positioned that way. It gives you a good look.
Nice two.
All right, one birdie and all pars. Bobby by himself up at the top. We're on to basket 11. This is par 4, 720 feet. Bobby lets that one fly. Cam with a big throw. It's another nice shot right there in the center of the fairway. Paul with a little lower line, just blast it. Good distance. Look at that. Right by the basket. What a beautiful course here, Jimmy.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Paul right by the basket. Jeremy cranks a high cut shot. That's my kind of shot. I love high cut shots. Just spikes it right there. Great view of our local Bobby with his chance to bang it in. Oh, just caught the chains and deflect. A little frustration there. Routine. Wow, Jeremy off the rim. That was just above the rim, but he's smiling there, just snuck it in. Nice straddle putt. 3 birdies, 2 pars. We've got Paul Macbeth at the top with Bobby, our local. We're going to be taking a break, folks, so please stay with us here at the 2013 Greater Hartford Disc Golf Open.
What's the joke? What's so funny?
Welcome back, everybody. We're on basket 12. This is a par 3, 489 feet. I'd hate to have to mow this grass. They've got a lot of grass.
It's beautiful, though. I mean, this is so
it's pristine.
Well maintained. Yes.
There's a good view of the basket just along the tree line there. Just blast it up. Coming back.
I wonder how the park is like set up though, like when it's not during this tournament. If there's that many people out on these fields, I would just think that they would be in use all the time.
You would think so. It's just beautiful real estate. I think you could sled here during the winter. Get that snow in Connecticut there. You go right down the slopes. Uh-oh. Let off of it a little bit. That's going to tail away.
That's probably why it's only open between April and October.
Basket just close to the wood line. And if you go past it, you get in some trouble trying to come back out. This is when you throw them a little high, let them float in there and just drop. by the pole. Just caught the upper part of the target and some of the trains. See if Paul can make it out of there. Boy,
That's
dead center.
Yeah, that's the second one he's missed off his knee. That actually pretty close. Those are the ones that come back and bite you later.
Okay, well, we've got all pars in the bogey by Paul on that missed putt off the rim. And Bobby's by himself at the top. Here we are on basket 13. It's a par 3, 242 feet. Look at that hole. Nice uphill. Crank it up there. You can see it. There are trees for everyone here, Jimmy. Caught an early one there. Good pull up the hill.
Come on.
Oh, that's rolling right back to the tee.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Jeremy's got it rough today. Yeah.
Oh, wow. He put some mustard on that one, but caught a tree.
It's tough being in Jeremy's shoes right now. The putts just aren't falling. Just, you're getting the bad roll away. That's like the second or third one. It just starts compounding.
Frustration builds, yeah. From inside the little trees there. Bobby for the birdie. And he bangs it. Nice putt. Paul just glances off the chains.
It's like he was distracted. He looked over to his right a little bit.
Broke it. Don't surprise me.
Wow. Did the chains pop off of that?
Well, a little, yeah, he drilled that one. Okay, we've got Bobby at the top by 2 strokes. Here we are, folks. We're on the basket 14, par 3, 228 feet. Boy, he just hit that gap. Sweet shot. You know, they got to guard against that big drop-off behind that basket.
Oh, yeah, you
Jimmy.
can see
Really
the lake
steep.
behind it. It's like
I'd be going for it, and I'd be down that hill for sure. Oh, he goes outside. Just sends it out.
Really?
Looked a little frustrated.
yeah, I think he's past a little frustrated.
That just kept turning.
Yeah, turn it, guy.
I think all the touring pros are getting a little frustrated.
There's frustration for everybody here. It's got something. A little tap off the tree. Wow, he's on metal every time, even when he misses. That's a great view of Bobby putting uphill. Oh, pours it in there.
But that's where you want the disc. You want the disc down below. I mean, you don't want to have to be running at it down that hill.
That was a beautiful putt that Bobby had. Cam likes that extra disc in the offhand for balance, I guess. Oh, he pours that one in just over the rim. And the frustration continues for Jeremy. Paul gets it in there. 2 birdies, a par, and 2 bogeys. Got a 4-stroke lead at the top. Can they stop the local guy? It's basket 15, par 3, 280 feet. Bobby's just putting it all together, Jimmy.
He hasn't made any of the big mistakes.
I didn't hear a tree on that one.
Yeah. He doesn't have the arm the rest of these guys did, but he's playing within himself. Well, except for that one hole where he overthrew the basket. I mean, he's you know,
Maintaining
knows the
his
course,
composure.
right? I mean, a lot of these wooded shots are practice shots. You know what I'm saying? I've thrown it more times. I know where to throw.
Paul gets a tremendous whip on that disc. For the birdie.
Wow.
Bam-alicious. Okay, Bobby, nice putt. Oh, just glanced off the chains. 3 birdies and 2 pars. Still, we've got a tie at second, but Bobby's running away with it. Here we are in the basket 16. This is a par 3, 258 feet. Nice little alley to get around there.
I think it's the first tree I've seen him hit in a while.
Very technical hole here. I like that.
Well, there's nothing suspicious about it, though. I mean, it is what it is, you know? You throw it out there, you get it around, boom.
Ball catches that little leaner in the alley. I mean, you could throw straight at it, just hope you don't hit one of those narrow trees. These guys are hitting the big gap and swinging it just a little wide there. Got a big gallery following this group. Paul sends it really high.
But they all hit a tree they could see. You know, you can't blame the hole on that. That's.
Let's see if Jeremy can pick up the deuce here.
There
He does. He looks at it like, where you been? Thank you very much. Good job, Jeremy.
Little drama there.
Oh, yeah. The frustration just mounts, and you're looking
Yeah,
for
I
that
know.
something to come back. All right, well, Jeremy and Paul ULIBARRI gets the birdie. 3-stroke lead at the top. We're on a basket 17, a par 3, 469 feet. Got the rally cap going.
Yeah, I think he's going to throw hard here. Just the way he tucked his hat on, like, don't fall off.
That's what I'm talking about.
That held the line pretty nice there,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
I have noticed a theme here, though. Even on the open holes, a lot of these baskets are tucked.
Oh, looks to get the roller down.
That looked pretty good.
Cranked it low, but turned in a little bit early. Bobby puts it right there by the basket. Well, they're all just finishing up there, folks. They're all right there around the basket. Cleaning up the putts, as we call it. All right, pars around. Still a three-stroke lead at the top. Folks, it's the last hole here. It's basket 18. It's a par 4, 543 feet. Jeremy ripped that one.
Got a little close to OB line.
Bobby takes a different line. He goes well to the right. Wow, Paul cranked that one out there. Let's hope he doesn't put too much on that one. Oh, he just skips out of bounds. Tough break there.
Yeah, that would just drive you nuts. I mean, what's the chance of actually landing on the road? Because they're playing over it.
Cut back nicely. Nice smooth little Anheuser approach. It's great to see the basket tucked right in there. Close. Paul on his third shot. I think he got caught up in the tree. Bobby finishes out a great round. Jeremy glad it's all over. Paul getting that disc down. There's no 2-meter rule here in effect. Well, there we go. We've got 4 birdies. We got to see some great disc golf here in the second round of the Greater Hartford Disc Golf Open. Well, we're going to go to a break, folks, and then we'll wrap up the event. Please stay with us. Well, Jim, we had quite a second round, a lot of great action. And, I mean, it's a beautiful open course, but you could see once they got in the woods, there was some trouble for everybody.
Yeah, there's some tight fairways on the shorter holes. A lot of the baskets were tucked in. Bobby seemed to know really how to play that course.
What composure, and he just really just methodically just, charted his way through the round and ended up on top nicely.
Yeah, I saw no more than like maybe one mistake out of the whole round that he made.
Hey, you got to feel for Jeremy. He's throwing great shots, and then, you get a little bit of trouble in there, and it multiplies and get frustrated. But a great player, and I'm sure he'll just trot his way through the next round.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You want at least end, the last couple of holes, he got a couple birdies to end the round on. Like you say, you got another round and a half to play. You got to start thinking about where you're going to cash at that point.
Well, and, Paul Macbeth, he cranks him out there, and he's got some great putts. Had a couple of shots that, tailed off on him, hit the rim and chained out on a couple.
Yeah, the 2 putts that he missed when he was kneeling. He had the OB on the last hole, and the one little wooded hole where he missed the putt and then missed the comeback. I mean, those strokes right there where he's behind.
Well, it's great to see a world champion at this event as they get ready for the Vibram Open. Everybody got to see some great disc golf. And then next month, we'll follow the final action and see who's going to win this. Yeah,
I think we're going to be setting up a Safari 7. Top 5 guys again. It'll be awesome.
It'll be great. Well, we thank all the folks that put this event on, the tournament director, all the volunteers, and we're glad you folks tune in to Disc Golf Monthly every month. We appreciate your viewership. We hope you're getting out on the course and having a great time. That's all we have for this month. I'm Carl Cubbage For the legend in Delaware, Jimmy McIlvaine, this is Disc Golf Monthly, the show that takes you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.